and gentlemen, welcome to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Tonight, we are continuing the Six Sword Saga, our tabletop RPG series that we've been producing here for a hot minute on the channel, but I've been DMing for over 9 years, ladies and gentlemen. 9 years, I tell you. And last week, we introduced an individual in the ditch with a small little pet, it seemed. Let's see what the party gets into this week on their travels to Low-Kill in, of course, the one, the only Six Sword Saga. But you absolutely have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, good evening have become permanently entrapped within the simulation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Six Sword Saga, Episode 6, The Knowledge Bringer. Who is the Knowledge Bringer? Let's go ahead and review our last episode, where the party had finally set out with the caravan, Donovan's caravan, towards Low-Kill. They had met several individuals. Gilla, Gem-Eye, a gnomish appraiser of gems, Brother Varnell of the Hollow Flame, a priest, a wandering cleric of sorts, Torak Ironbrow, the retired tunnel guard dwarf, Nysa Whistlewind, the half-elf courier and scout, Jark Blink Eyes Vero, human mage right, as well as several other individuals and colorful characters that travel with this caravan. While journeying, several strange things occurred, but towards the end of the second day, Justicar heard a cry for help in a ditch up the way a little bit, and they rushed over, seeing a small green draconic lizard-like creature, as well as a demonkin or tiefling kind individual kind of sheltering this creature, and then upon noticing the people approach him, cried for them to help the lizard-like folk. The party rushing the lizard to Brother Varnell to see if he could do any healing magics. Justicar firemen carrying this individual upon his shoulders back towards the caravan, and that is where we left off. Jin, we're going to start with you tonight. Now, your last recollection is seeing this vision of a towering city being held aloft upon the backs of several giant Titan-like figures. You were wrestled out of that vision, and just kind of in your mind, you've been wrestling with several of the other past lives who are trying to jumpstart your physical form, and it's getting all jumbled. So I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
All right. 14.
14. You hear several cries of, we have to move, it's not safe, we can't stay here, if we stay, then we have to move. The voice is quiet as you kind of reassert your consciousness, falling back into place. The voices die down, and you feel that like energy kind of pulsate through you and then down into your core. And then you open your eyes again and behold the physical realm.
So the voices were telling me to stay and to leave at the same time?
It seems like they were arguing amongst themselves while you weren't in the pilot seat.
I asked the party what happened to me. Well, I know what happened, but
Yeah. Owen stayed with the caravan, so he would be the first. Thank you guys for the subs. Owen would be the
Owen's closest.
Yeah, Owen would be the closest individual to you.
Owen.
Yeah.
Where are we? What happened?
Well, so after it happened, you went into like a catatonic state, and you just kind of started murmuring to yourself, and we were gonna try and wake you up and take some security precautions, but we just kind of stuck you over here with the wagon, and seems like you snapped out of it finally.
I saw a vision.
Oh?
I don't know what to make of it, but it was like these city being held up by these giants, and I don't know what to make of that. That circle I went in really jarred my head. Did you guys experience anything?
Just a car was in it for just a moment to release you.
Just a car?
Yeah, you might want to talk to him.
Where is he?
He's over there.
As
okay.
Owen points him out, you see him carrying an individual on his shoulders. Big heart, Wolfie.
I
Aldrich
have many
rushes
questions.
into the camp with something in his arms and rushes to this priest-like individual that you don't recognize.
I have so many questions. Jessica, first of all, who are these people?
Nice of you to join us.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the land of the
what-
living.
Yeah, this is all a bit much. How much time has passed? Who are these people?
It's been a day.
A day,
Huh.
and we already have this many friends, huh?
You see...
Oh, and untie him.
I was tied up. Oh,
For your
what do I
safety
say?
and ours. You have a
Oh.
tendency to... That I stopped before I finished the sentence.
I didn't hurt anybody this time, did I?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Severely.
So, first thing first, you brought me out of the circle.
Yep.
Did you experience anything yourself?
I had a vision.
So did I. Was it a city on top of, like, Titans?
I believe that was part, like, I caught the tail end of that, but it was, and I shoulder the guy on my shoulders. I go, just jostle him a little bit. I was like, he's what I saw, though.
He? So, who is this man? What is this tiefling?
First things first, we need to, Owen, please untie him. That way I have a place to put our new friend.
I untie him liquidy split.
As Jin, as you get untied, you see a silver-haired half-elf woman kind of skip up. She has this like sprig of lavender sticking out of the side of her mouth, and she just like skips up to the side of the wagon that you're in and leans over and just goes, "Oh, so you're finally among the land of the living, eh?"
And who might you be?
Oh, I'm nice, the scout.
A scout. Are you part of this new party?
Oh, I work with the caravan of Donovan, yes.
The caravan of Donovan. What are you guys doing? What's the purpose of the caravan of Donovan?
Well, we're here to get you rascals out of Othmere's troubles.
Please hop down. This guy's getting heavy.
Oh yeah, I get out of the. Hold on. I get out of the. I hop down.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Jessica. There's just a lot going on right now. My head's rattled. So what troubles are we in?
I mean,
I asked the spirit. Oh, the troubles are off here. Okay.
you did cause quite a disturbance, yes? I'm sorry, my mind is still fuzzy. Yes. You're fine. Here,
Perhaps
perhaps some food will do you good.
That's much appreciated. Thank you.
She leads you over to a separate wagon that has some food and accoutrement for the traveling individual. You see Justicar kind of like lower down the individual into the spot that you were at. As you pass by the caravan with several like dried meats just hanging out the sides, you see this kind of like priestly dude who is walking. He's chanting something and running his hands over a creature in his arms.
Well, first I eat my fill.
Mm-hmm.
I eat my fill.
You actually were kind of famished. Being in kind of a trance for a couple of days, you eat your fill.
And then then I go over to the man over the creature, and I introduce myself. Hello, my name's Jin. Who might you be?
Oh, may the blessed ones heal and cleanse with the dark flames. Eat the sickness deleted. Yes.
Oh, all right.
And then he oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you come up. Let me introduce myself. I'm Brother Varnell of the Hollow Flame.
The hollow flame.
You see this symbol that is like where an amulet would go, but it's like part of his priestly robe, which looks ancient and tattered. The symbol is like the outlining of a flame, and the flame is like empty, like it's an empty socket where a fire symbol is.
What is the purpose of what was it again? What was this thing called?
Hollow
The hollow
Flame.
flame. Hollow flame. What is the purpose of this hollow flame?
Oh, the Hollow Flame cleanses all impurities and returns to our base materials.
Base. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing with this?
I am doing my best to cleanse the sickness that ails this one. For it seems just a car wishes it so.
Does anybody know who this man is?
We are as surprised as you are to find an individual in the ditch. Most individuals are either traveling with a group large enough to stave off the dangers of the night, or within the walls of a city or town.
So he was just left abandoned in a ditch. Okay. I look at. I'm intrigued by the he's a tiefling, right?
The
tiefling man.
The individual
dude
in the cart
laying down
with Justcar over there. Yeah, yeah, that's a tiefling.
And he's the dude that he's healing him. He's trying to cleanse that man.
No.
Okay.
Brother Varnell is like coddling a cat-sized draconic thing, and is trying to cleanse the illness in that. It has green scales and what looks like a barbed tail.
Do you think cleansing this thing of its affliction is wise? We don't know if this is friend or foe.
It is the least we could do, though. Share some kindness on the dangerous road, yes.
Where I come from, there's not much kindness on the roads, and it's better to be wary of things unknown.
Yes, one from the Riftlands would know of dangers and dark mysteries. Have you seen the Citadel in your dreams yet? For it is in mine.
The Citadel.
I see a great cloud of gray emanating from a pillar of screams.
Is it? Yes, I have. Is it? Is it? So, is the? Sorry, I missed a thing, so I'm kind of.
It's all
So
good.
the Cyrodiil, was that the thing
Yeah, so
in
the
the
Citadel
division
of
of the circle, or was
no.
that the horror place where
the
that Grey
Citadel
King?
of Terror, where the Grey King
Yeah, gay.
aspires.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it
Yes.
seems like this NPC or individual that you're
Knows.
interacting with may know something or is communicating with you that he's having dreams of this place.
The same place. Okay. Yes, I myself have been plagued with dreams of the Citadel, of the one who houses the Grey King.
Yeah.
No, I was asking him.
Yes, the Grey King aspires.
And what do you know about this Grey King?
He is ancient and old as the land is vast, and his machinations of evil know no limit of time, for his mortal form was defeated long ago, they say.
And what insights have your dreams and visions of this Citadel given you?
A great shadow blankets the Riftlands. Terror spreads in lands it was never meant to cross, sickeningly splintering into our world through rifts and tears. These are the beginnings of the time of the end of the first cycle.
You seem to know a lot about this Grey King and the Cyrodiil. How do you have so much insight? Because is it just you seem very ancient yourself, old man.
He looks at you and then pulls with his free hand, he kind of like stops casting his healing spells, pulls down his robe a little bit, and you see veins, sort of like how when your past lives surge through you, they vein up and down and are all around you. You see what looks like scorch marks, as though those veins are like burnt out of him.
What? Those are some nasty scars, friend. How did you suffer such a wound like that?
You
Is it
how I have this knowledge.
Oh.
My prophetic dreams come at a great price. Maybe not to myself, but one of my many lives.
Many lives, you say? It sounds a lot. Can you?
You can
I
make
can
an
call on.
insight check if you would like.
Yes. I forget. Insight check, but
Yep.
17.
17. You have just met one of your kind that has secretly snuck in to the material world and has hidden amongst the mortal plane for a long time.
It seems you and me have a lot in common, old man. You were hiding. How are you hiding your form so well?
Great price must be paid.
Is
And I serve now the hollow flame.
Is this a hollow flame? Are they the ones you had to pay the price to?
He just kind of like looks past you.
What was the price?
And he goes
sorry.
back into casting spells and focusing on healing the lizard, leaving you with more questions.
All right. And since he's not going to speak, I'll try to call on some of my past lives to get more insight. Can I do that?
Yeah. As you start walking back to the rest of the group, you start asking some of your past lives. Make a history check.
All right.
Justicar, you see Jen coming back. What are you currently doing?
Oh, that's a natty 20. Dang.
Ooh, I will cook you up something good.
I looked at when I go, watch him for just a moment. I need to check in with the priest to see if he's comfortable or capable of curing the creature and healing it, or if he needs to work on him while I cure the creature.
Yeah, quick question, DM.
Yes.
As we go to this, I was the one who carried the dragon to the priest, right?
Yes.
So I would have been standing nearby watching the healing. So how much of that did I catch?
Make a perception check.
Let's see here. Perception. Right. I rolled a 3, so 5.
You were distracted with Jark at the moment, the mage right, who was kind of asking if it was possible to have you investigate Nysa for him. He gets so nervous around her, you understand.
Well, for the right price, I suppose we might be able to arrange something. Let's discuss that a little later.
Of course. As long as it isn't above 2 silver.
Talk about it later.
All right. And you...
Justicar.
Yeah. Back to Justicar. From what you can gather, it seems like the individual in the cart's wounds, Justicar, are very substantial. Not life-threatening, but enough to be like he's in rough shape. He's not going to be able to like move himself unless drastic heals are done.
Okay. and then going back and looking at the lizard and determining if
It's
or
just
I would ask the priest, are you able to cure this creature of its ailment?
Yes, I can cleanse this ailment from the creature. It should be no trouble.
If you did that, would you be able to heal both of them?
It may take some time, but I may be able to do both.
I will try and stabilize the one up there. You work on his pet, and I will. When you get a chance, please see to the one in the cart as well. And I jog back up and I put my hand on this individual and I pump all 5 hit points into him.
Thuriel. He like kind of jolts
Easy,
up.
easy. Easy. Sustained quite a lot of damage. Your pet is being healed and cured as we speak. I figured it would be good to stabilize you.
Who are you?
Just a car.
You serve.
I do.
Araveth thanks you.
It is my duty to help those in need, and it seems a grave injustice was done to you, so it is also my duty to see that that is corrected.
Yeah. Even the forgotten are held in the weave.
I just nod and I go, rest. The priest will be with you shortly. He's taking care of your pet. Try to gain composure. We can discuss what happened to you and who is responsible. And then I will ensure those people come to justice.
They were doing what they always do. It is fine.
Committing injustices and crimes. They will be punished for this. Assault is not acceptable in the kingdom.
They fear what they don't know. It's okay.
It is not. I gesture to Jin and I go, as you can see, I have a collection of oddities. You will be no
Oddities?
different.
Oddities. Not that odd.
You're the only one of your kind here.
You literally glow.
Most people would kill you.
Well, you just jealous you don't glow.
Same with, obviously, most people injure our friend here.
That is depressingly accurate.
And I'm sure Aldrich has suffered his fair share of mistreatment.
We're not going to talk about that.
May Araveth's veil shelter your dreams. And then he
Ease.
passes out.
Shelter your
I just pick up the rope that was used on Jin and I'm like, nope.
He said no.
Debating and then no.
No. Putting the rope away.
This one hasn't blown up yet.
It's too cryptic for me, man. It's too cryptic for me.
Right. You see Torak, the dwarf, kind of walk up and
So, how's our guest?
A little delirious, a little mad. The pain, probably infection, has gotten to him. The priest should be up soon to render aid to him.
Well, there's another mouth to feed on the road.
I will talk to Donovan about it. See if I can do more to ensure that there's safe passage for him as well.
Well, we'll discuss, and we'll definitely have him work his share of payment off, yeah?
If that is needed. I'm sure he has some sort of specialty that he can employ here. Many hands make light work and all that.
Yeah.
No offense.
Oh, it looks like your Riftland friend is awake too.
Thankfully,
Greetings.
yes.
And, so long as you don't cause the caravan any trouble, we'll get along great.
and he holds out his right hand to shake.
To me or just a card?
To you, Jen.
I look at his hand reluctantly.
I gesture for the shaking motion.
And then I'll reach for it, and I shake his hand. It's like there'll be no problem for me, sir.
Good.
As long as I don't have any problems from you.
He starts like scratching his head with his left hand, which is this like custom steel prosthetic like claw thing, and he just goes,
Of course. It is my job to keep everyone safe on this caravan. I shall do so. Though, in the night, I may need some help.
I could help you in the night. I can light up the night. For you.
Well,
What kind of
You
help?
call for us and we will help.
At this point, Brother Varnell walks up, and he has like the creature just kind of resting in his arms, and he approaches, and as he approaches, the like head of the creature comes up lazily, sniffs the air a little bit, and then it's like it smells something familiar. It fights to get out of the brother's hand, and then like rushes forward and like curls up next to the individual in the cart.
Brother, do you have the strength to heal our friend here as well? Or do you need time?
I believe that
I've got this.
Oh, Master Owen, what bring you to the table?
I've got this. You might try it. I mean, it's not much, but you can have a day of ration to just kind of.
Oh, this will
Watch out a little
bolster
bit.
my spirits for sure.
And he like holds out his hand for it.
Nice.
He takes his time to eat, and then kind of climbs into the cart with the individual.
We shouldn't waste any more precious time on the road. Let's keep moving.
One second. What about my asking my past lives
Right.
about that, man?
The
Oh,
net
okay. I didn't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if we forgot about that or what.
Oh,
Okay. It's cool. I didn't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, the caravan begins moving again. And we are going back into past lives. A nat 20. So you ask your past lives. What specifically are you asking?
Well, I guess there's a couple things. I'd probably ask him what the hollow, like more information about the hollow flame if they know anything, and then also if any of them recognizes that the individual that is a Venonari, but he's in disguise, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I'd ask him any questions about that. So the hollow flame, and then really
the first thing that you get in reference to the hollow flame, you ask. There is this moment where everyone is kind of like moving with the caravan, and you ask this question. Now that you kind of got a moment to yourself, you ask the question, hey, is there anyone that remembers or knows anything about the hollow flame?
Yes.
There is a shocking tendril of pain that rushes up your left arm and towards your head. Justicar, you would see a red light rush from the left palm of Jin up to his head. Jin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Be within, I don't know, like 10 feet of the wagon and or anyone else.
I would say he's within that distance. He's probably walking next to a wagon.
I proceed to grab and throw or tackle away from wagon when I see a light travel.
Well, it's probably good because I rolled a 3.
There is a very familiar kind of like pulsating shockwave that emanates out as Justicar like tackles to the side. This pulsates out and it kind of balances you guys back to your feet, just away, like moved away from the wagon so you don't like fall down or anything. And that's, still from the nat 20. The 3 is you lose yourself for a moment, Jen, and you kind of like collapse into Justicar's arms as this vision like overtakes you. You see a individual clad in leather, but has this eerie flickering glow of a black flame. He every like movement this individual makes seems to rewrite the air around him, almost like it tears these like hollow rifts that don't open to the riftlands. They just lead to nothingness. And this individual like shadow steps, and because you're seeing this first person, you see this obsidian quill come up, and underneath the jugular you feel it enter, and then the skull starts burning with this black flame, and then the vision is gone.
And then
With the awakening comes a whisper.
Beware the champion of Nexvar.
In that same voice, huh?
Yep.
As the old man? Is that supposed to?
No, it's
Oh, okay. Okay, I was just
it was
wanting to know.
slightly different. I know.
Oh, okay. So beware the champion of
Nexvar.
X. How do you pronounce that again?
Nexvar.
It was Nexvar. Beware the champions are. And then, okay, I scream out in pain as I come to. Ah! Ah! And then I look at Justicar, and and just in my eyes, I show him like I'm sorry because I'm in pain, and I'm like, it happened again, didn't it?
No idea what just happened. It wasn't the same thing. Thankfully,
Is everybody you okay?
everybody's okay.
Well, I had another vision. It was of a man who had a black flame, and there was rifts opening, and then something of obsidian hit him in the throat, and then his head burst into flames, and then I heard a whisper telling us to beware the champions of
Nexvar.
Nexvar. Need to write that. Nexvar.
Any of this sound familiar to Justicar?
Make a religion check.
All right. Let's see. That is religion. 12. All right. Yeah, 12.
All right. Whispers of whispers is what you remember, almost like rumors and make-believe. Children's stories.
It does sound familiar, Jin. I will have to look at some of the text and see if I can look up any information on this.
And I just wanted to make it clear, before this vision, I was asking my past lives about the hollow flame. So I think the old man might know more, but he doesn't seem willing to speak on it. So I would, just with everything I do and everything, I would proceed with caution, because the vision was disturbing. And my past lives didn't seem to like.
You seem to be doing a lot of this searching for information, and it leads to potentially hazardous situations. Let me know before you delve for information in you said past lives?
Yes.
Is that how you knew about the hand signals I gave?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember who you were? Wait. That's too much information. I'm prying. Just let me know before you decide to delve for more information. That way we can ensure that you're a minimal safe distance away from people and
fair.
things.
That's fair.
I won't restrict you. I just want to make sure that you're doing it safely.
I usually don't have a problem with this, but ever since I've run into you, my past lives seem to be fighting with me.
Well, I mean, you did come through a portal.
But it's just
You've been blown up. Twice.
Couple times.
So like, yeah, maybe you're suffering from some illnesses. Maybe you need to take a break, relax a little bit.
Or maybe this is starting to become more ominous than we know. Because I've
No.
never experienced this before.
No,
You have past lives? You have past lives, sir?
I have one life, and that's all I need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I wouldn't expect you to understand.
It's not ominous. Everything's in order. Justice is served. Order is maintained. Things are going to be fine. We're just going through a rough patch.
Well, I was talking to the old man, and he says that there's things spreading from the Riftlands, and who knows if he seemed bad. Who knows if that could spread here to your realm? And with well, that's what I'm just. I would proceed with caution. I'm telling you, not everybody cares about your laws. So keep that in mind, Justicar.
We politely and firmly suggest those people go to the stockades.
Aldrich.
Let's not get hasty now, all right?
I would like you guys to roll a perception check for me.
So if I did better than the last one, I rolled.
Which two?
Aldrich and Owen.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a much more significant roll this time.
Wonderful.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, wonderful.
I rolled a 1. Oh, no.
Owen, what'd you get?
Currently examining.
14.
A 14.
Yes.
14. Owen, a bit further up the road, you're kind of like looking past where Nysa like went around a cliff bend, and you see this broken down caravan as the front head wagon and you kind of like come around that bend. You see Nysa near it. She hasn't like poked into this broken down caravan. She's just kind of like looking at it, and then she turns around as if to like come back to the caravan to report it, and then sees you, and then just kind of like waves and rushes over to you. While all of this is going on, Aldrich, you are like, I have to figure out where this smell is coming from. There is a smell that is blocking everything in my sensory self, and I just need to find where this is, and that way I can put a name to it and know what's going on. You are like blasted in the face with the foul-smelling pelts of the tanner's cart, and so that is like all over you and in your nose. You're caught up in that.
I know I'm smelling something. What?
Gross.
What is that reek?
Yeah. Nysa runs up to Owen. It seems we have a bit of a little problem, yeah? It's a broken down caravan, and I don't remember seeing this on our way here.
Which way is it facing?
It's facing away from Othmere. Like it's heading towards the
Let's
west.
go in the same direction we were.
Yeah.
And this is the only caravan around these parts, and we would have been on the first caravan, so this is very fishy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I can kind of pick up the whole situation and get a bigger, like now that I know that I'm looking for something fishy. See if I can get a bigger
Investigation.
picture.
Investigation there, Owen.
Bazinga.
Can I also roll an investigation check to hunt down the
23.
Yes. A 23, Owen. You see that the wagon wheels are like broken and splintered, and so this wagon wouldn't be travel ready without a lot of repairs and materials that aren't available currently. What it could be used is materials for repairing your current wagons in the case of something going wrong with one of them. You would have building materials and scrap from this wagon to replace broken bits of something like that. But you do
Can I tell the
notice,
guards to draw their weapons?
Yes, you tell Torek and one of the other individuals, the kind of like black eye bruised individual. You see him kind of like, roll his shoulder and come up there with Torek. Torek draws this what's he got again? Yes. He has a war pick that he like pulls off of his back, and you see several like notches in the handle of this war pick.
All right. Tell them keep your eyes peeled as we approach.
All right. You approach. Owen, what'd you get? Or Aldrich, what'd you get for your investigate?
18.
18. And you're investigating where that smell's coming from, right?
Oh yeah, I wanna know.
Yeah. This almost juxtaposition happens where we have this like really tense moment where these armed individuals and Owen are like coming up to the flap of the broken down caravan, and Aldrich is like slowly approaching the flap of the Tanner's caravan wagon, and like cut back and forth, and then the reveal of for Aldrich, a really funny like blast in the face with this like foul smelling tanner chemical that like comes through. It gets all up in your face.
Anything begonias.
Ooh, don't go wasting any of my wonderful foul-smelling pelts.
Says the hobgoblin Krell.
I think I literally feel my eyeballs shriveling.
Oh, that's just the good stuff. You'll be fine, don't you worry.
I am going to go and do my absolute best to figure out a way to remove my own memories. Excuse me.
All right. Owen, you guys reveal and push open. There are several blood stains. There are no bodies. But in the center of the wagon, you see a tattered map. Just like in the center of the floor of the caravan.
There's nothing else in the room other than a bunch of blood and this map.
Yes.
They're in the wagon.
Yeah, in that wagon.
I'm gonna pull my string out of my backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use a piton as a weight,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing the piton and give it a launch over to the map, and then reel it back.
All right. Make a sleight of hand for me.
I do have a question as well.
Yes, Justica.
Would I have noticed the bruised face dude or
Oh,
the
yeah.
dwarf?
Yeah, you would notice them kind of like rushing forward at the call of Owen, which you just hear kind of a muffled like, "Hey guys!"
I look at Jin and I go, Jin, I need you to do me a favor. I need you, and I gesture over, flank that way. Keep your eyes peeled for any ambushes, and I look for the scout elf.
You cannot see her as she is up front with Owen and them.
I will then, if upon not seeing Aldrich, because he is head deep inside the Tanner's wagon, I will take the left flank and around the other side of the caravan, and I tell Jin, if you see anything, let me know somehow. Throw a fireball, light, something.
I'll cast
Just
light.
let me know.
Cast light.
And I run to the other side of the caravan.
And I go to my flank position.
All right. Owen, you said 13?
Yes.
All right. You manage to swing the piton on the string, and then you reel it back. The map slides over to the edge of the wagon where you can readily grab it.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the point of it to pick the scroll out of the paper out of the wagon.
All right. You give it a little poke, lift the map out of the wagon.
And I'm gonna take some steps back.
Okay. It is at this point that Justicar and Jen, kind of flanking the sides of the caravan, make it up there, and you see Owen kind of backing out of a broken down wagon that's on the side of the road, with his straight sword out, and on the end of it is kind of this flapping parchment.
I see this as well.
Yes.
While trying to keep my eyes peeled on the whatever's nearby around the main caravan, I yell out to Owen, what'd you find there?
I grab it and I look at it.
As you grab the parchment, you flip it up and look at it. For a brief second, you see the Maki Veil. As you focus at it, the map shifts, and emblazoned on the top, it says Riftlands, and then there is a crimson X in the middle.
It seems to be a map with a certain destination in mind. Interesting.
Is the path safe around the caravan? Is there any traps?
Oh, I look around real quick.
I'll still use that 23 investigate that you had.
Okay.
There are no traps or any signs of struggle around the wagon. Which is really weird
Yeah,
because
there's-
inside the
'cause
wagon there's blood
there's
stains.
blood. Yeah.
Outside the wagon it just looks like a broken down wagon.
It looks like it was. I don't know. The whole situation looks like it was just here. It didn't get here, but it was just here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then also there's blood on the inside, and that's it. No wares, no bodies, no
Nope.
applies. Just that's it. Blood.
Can I see that? Can I see that paper, please? Owen.
Yes.
I look at it. And it's,
As do you hand the map over to Jin?
Yes.
Okay, as you hand it,
Assuming I don't feel anything weird,
you don't
like
feel
coming from the map.
you don't feel
I
anything.
can say. Okay. Yes.
As you hand it over, Jin, you grab it. For a brief second, you see Riftlands. You see several landmarks that look familiar to you. And then this big red X that looks like it's where the map indicates your old home used to be. The image shifts and fades back to the regular map of Lutkeel.
Jessica, there's something fierce going on here. I'm kidding.
You say something's going on?
I'm telling you, there's something going on here. I just looked at this paper that he found in a random blood-ridden cart with no bodies, which is kind of quaint. Or not quaint, it's curious. And I saw a map of my home where I used to live with an X on it. Now, I'm not one, I don't believe in coincidences, but we got the champion of Nexvar to beware of. We got the Citadel of Terror and the Grey King, also in the Riftlands. We got the old man talking about a darkness spreading from the Riftlands. And now we have a curious note here that just so happens to have my home marked on it. Now I know that you
Seem
think
like a
that
lot
your
of
laws,
coincidences.
it does. And I know that you think that your laws and your rules keep stability, but everything in my being is saying that there's something coming, and where it's coming from and what it is does not care. And I think it would be wise that we need to, I think we should seriously take a look into these things. Seriously. Because where are the bodies?
Let me make a suggestion, if it's not too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you are my specialists who deal with this kind of stuff. Aldridge is also a specialist who deals with this kind of stuff. Why don't all of you guys examine the map together and like from different angles, like the magic angle, the physical angle.
It went away, and now it's just a map of
Well, usually if something's like changing its features, it's got some sort of magical property,
Okay.
right?
That's a good point. I use a Arcana check.
Yeah.
Whoa. Go find Aldridge as well. All of you guys put your heads together. The last time we blew up a sea creature, you guys put your heads together on a map. I'm sure we can do something.
Okay. Well, I'm
Does
going
anybody
to...
have any lemons?
You rush over to the kind of food wagon supply, and you find some lemons.
Nice. Jen, on your mark.
Like to pop my head into the wagon and like check and see if there's any thing of religious significance in here, like if there's dark vibes, essentially.
You're doing divine sense in the wagon?
Divine sense and a religion check, if you would allow it.
I will allow. First the divine sense.
Yep, I peek my head in. Divine sense.
There are
I will send you to Jesus.
no undead. There are no fiends. There are no celestials.
And then see if like this is some sort of like weird ritual of like murder, death thing.
Everyone, drink some water. In big stretches. Big
I got a
stretches.
22.
22 for your religion check.
Yep, just peek my head in like, does this look kosher?
As you peek your head in, you notice the crimson stains within the floorboards of the wagon. They are drawn into a very specific pattern that instantly you go, that is a dark ritual. Not only is that a dark ritual thing, that is a symbol of what I thought was a fairy tale. A Nexvar symbol is before you. Something that you are like, this is only in fairy tales and shouldn't exist. It's here before you.
Is Nexvar sigil, or what is Nexvar, or anything related to that according to the fairy tale?
Nexvar is this being who serves as this stark contrast to Araveth. Whereas you know this Araveth, who the one individual was talking about who is injured in the other wagon, is this like radiant guidance, knowledge, and keeper of truths. This is like this childlike fairy tale about a embodying dark, corrupted knowledge, like hidden, forbidden lore and decay. And this symbol that you see is a gaunt, skeletal skull with this like cross out over the mouth.
I pop my head back out of the caravan, immediately light a torch, and torch the wagon. Just toss the torch into the wagon.
He said nope.
Nope.
So, on the one hand, we could investigate, and on the other hand, fire.
I take out of my pack the holy water, and I just sprinkle some throw some holy water into the thing as well. Just nope.
No, just no, not dealing with that.
Just a couple spritz throws of
Couple
holy water.
spritz throws in there. Wonderful.
Plug that back up, put it back in my pack, and walk over to the scribe. We have a problem.
What is it, Justica?
Nexvar, you remember hearing the stories.
The children's tales, they're typically told around the priests of Arveth and such.
I just shake my head no, and I go, nope. That is not a fairy tale. That is a real tale. That is a thing. There was a sigil in the wagon up ahead, and Jin told me that we have to beware the champion. Things are happening, Reginald. Things are happening. I am concerned. I point over to Owen's shadow and I go, his shadow is pointing the wrong way.
Yep,
Yesterday,
Owen's
my shadow was pointing the
Owen's
wrong
shadow
way.
is still pointing the wrong way.
Yesterday, that was me. We picked up this random demon thing off the side of the road. No judgment on that. However, he is talking about the goddess of knowledge, and then this next var is the polar opposite. And we have to beware the champion. And then something about Darkfire. I don't know what that is. That's new. We have problems, Reginald. We have problems.
Perhaps this.
I'm trying to keep it together.
lies with if this individual is talking about Arveth, then he may know about the what were they always talking about?
He snaps his fingers trying to remember. And he can't. He rolled a 6.
Do we have anything to be worried about with our god? If all this is happening to other people and their gods, do we need to be concerned?
I will begin researching prophecies.
Thank you. That is your new directive. Everything else, sideline. Not important. This main thing. Okay, I gotta put on the composure. We gotta bring it back in. Okay. Turn around and walk away.
Victor kind of like steadies the pack on his back that holds the head of Jeff Radiatus, and he says, even more pressing than this? Getting Jeff home?
Pressing, but have a duty to both. Do you need someone to help lighten your load?
No. It is
Are
an
you
honor.
sure? Yes. Your duty is this. Let Reginald handle his duties. You handle yours. And we will make haste to Lukeil and see what we can find out there. All of this information will be of the utmost importance. We have to someone has to make it there. And I look over at Reginald. Make sure you transcribe everything we have learned down for a note for each of us to carry.
All right.
One of us has to make it back.
He begins making the first copy of all that has transpired within your journey, and then begins making reprints of those to hand to all of the retinue. Jin, Owen, Aldrich, with the lemon and your investigations, what are you doing with the map?
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yes, roll an Arcana.
I think I'd just like to start with a perception check. It's my first time seeing the map. I don't know anything about it.
Okay, it is still in Jin's hands, and he kind of like.
Well, I didn't roll yet, so.
That's fine.
Okay.
I should probably roll at disadvantage due to the height disparity, given that I'm trying to examine this while he's holding it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, that's 5 again, so
The back of the parchment is
Made of parchment.
it is parchment, but you do notice
Nailed it.
several like crimson stains on the back of it.
And just to be sure, the ground is made of ground, right?
Yes. You are very much aware of the fact that there is earth beneath you.
Well, at least I know something tonight.
Owen, what would you like to do? As part of your investigations. You have the lemon.
Yes. I'm gonna examine the parchment really close first.
Okay.
See if I see any markings on it that are maybe look like oil stains, kind of.
Okay. Are you trying to take it from Jen or just observe it with Jen holding it?
Just observe it with Jen holding it for now.
Okay. Jen, you roll Arcana. Owen, make a perception to see for those things.
Boom. Got a 17.
Nice. The map is indeed magical. It has some sort of enchantment on it. The School of Magic, illusion.
Right, and then just looking for any type of discoloration. That's a 14.
14. There are no oil stains or any sign of human fingerprints or anything else on the map.
Okay.
It's almost like even the quill strokes denoting the details, it's almost like they weren't made by it's like it wasn't handmade.
Like it was made from like it was made from magic.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's just on the paper. It doesn't look like it was a quill stroke.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna cut my lemon in half, and then I'm gonna do one stripe down the center. Yep.
No change.
Okay. Doesn't hurt to check. And I offer the map back to Jen or Justica.
Well,
Would it be
Jen's been
possible
holding
for-
it the whole time.
Would it be possible for me to borrow that
Oh,
from you?
well,
for a
I
minute,
guess
Jen?
I assumed that I took it this time. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
Jen's
think
just been
I'm
holding
going
it
to-
the whole time, so you
I
did
guess
the
would it be
lemon.
possible if?
Okay, so that works. That should be the same.
Would you hold the map at the level where I can see the bloody thing, please?
I'm sorry, little guy. It's not my fault.
Excuse me, I am quite tall for a halfling. I'll have you know. Well, actually, I'm quite average for a halfling, but still.
Here you go. But be careful with that. Careful with that. It knows where I live.
As you
Careful with it.
hand it over to Aldrich, you take it from Jen. As you take it from Jen, you see very briefly there is a map of the Maki Vale, the material country that you are in. It fades. It is then replaced with a big embossed Riftlands. These shifting, changing paths that you don't recognize, and this big red X in the middle.
See? Right there. That's where I used to. That's my home. You see?
You know, when you said it knew where you lived, I wasn't too concerned before. Now I'm a little concerned.
That's what I've been trying to tell you people. No one wants to listen to the outsider, but I know I come from a dangerous place. I can sense it. And there's something afoot here. Maybe
The fact that you were speaking like you didn't know where you come from is interesting, but I think I'm going to focus on the piece of paper for right now. I'd like to roll a perception check on the map to see if there's anything, not the map itself, because I don't know anything about the Riftlands, but I guess what I mean is about the map itself, not what's on the map.
Right. Not the imagery, but the actual parchment itself.
Yeah. How the paths are moving, what the ink seems to be made of. Is this basically human skin, or is this like actual parchment? You know, what are we dealing with material-wise here?
And then also too, while he's doing that, I noticed that did it stay on the map of the Riftlands when he touches it?
Yes.
So it changes. The map changes whenever it changes hands, right?
Could be.
Can I perception check that? Can I perception check that
You
too
could
while he's doing
insight
that?
that.
Insight check? Yeah.
You could
Cool.
insight that.
All right, cool.
All right, so Aldrich, your roll?
Best roll all evening. I got an 11.
Ooh.
Same. Same. I got 11 too.
It is regular parchment from what you can tell. There is not a lot of information that you can glean from the ink itself because it seems to shift. And so you aren't really aware of any ink that moves along the parchment unless it is just like a magical thing. Jin, it could be that. That is very much a distinct possibility. It could also be magic to where anyone from the Riftlands shouldn't hold it. There could be that. That is an option. You're not sure.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
I think I figured out something about this. I think.
You mind if I just?
Map.
You mind if I just see that map one more time, please?
I'm not doing anything with it. Help yourself.
And then I grab it and look at it again.
Yep. Very briefly, you see the Riftlands, and then it fades out to the Maki Vale in the material world.
Okay.
Hold on.
Aldrich, look.
Could I borrow that for a second?
Yeah. Now watch closely when I give it to you. You see?
I would like to try and see if there's anything about the map of the Maki Vale that is marked like the map of the Riftlands is marked.
All right. As
That's smart. That's good.
You take it from Jin. You look very briefly. You see the Maki Vale. There are little pinpoints denoting each major city within the Maki Vale.
Can I reach down and grab it at the same time that he does?
Yes.
And I want to think about the best restaurant in town. Or at our destination.
Okay. There is a very brief moment where the Maki Vale seems to shimmer and fade, changing back to the Riftlands map with the big red X in the middle, as Aldrich, took it. Owen reaches down and grabs an edge, like right at the same time. The fading effect starts to happen and then just kind of materializes, stays on the Riftlands, but it's shimmering like this. It's almost moving more, even though the map of the Riftlands kind of moves and shifts. Regardless, it's moving even more, almost dancing along the page.
So with both of us holding it,
trying to look at this.
the Maki veil fades out and shows the Riftlands. If we're both holding it.
And while they're both holding it, I grab it as well. I'll grab a piece of it.
It begins.
It is gonna combust.
Dancing even more frantically, not knowing
As soon
what
as it
to
does
do.
that, I let go. I let go immediately.
Okay, it kind of goes back to the medium with just Jen and Aldrich holding it.
I smacked Jen's hand off it. One at a time.
I was just
Aldrich is
curious.
the only one holding it, and it like solidifies on the Riftlands.
It appears to me.
Wait, I thought it was on the Maki veil for him.
No,
it was on
No,
the
it's only on the Maki veil for
Jen,
me.
And then
It appears to me that this map becomes a perfectly usable map for the last or next person who holds it, but is largely useless for the person currently holding it.
Well, let me see
Or
it
something.
again. Let me see it one
Alright.
more time. And then it.
as Jen
check.
receives it, it fades really quickly from the Riftlands to the Maki Veil.
Do you notice any
So-
marks on the map around the Maki Vale? Anything marked like your house is on the other map?
Is there any marks on? I look at it. Is there any marks on?
You notice several little pinpoints denoting destinations. You're not quite sure what the names mean.
Yeah, there are some. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I was, you can go ahead.
Now that he's holding it alone, I'm going to ask him if he sees anywhere where there's food in the next town, and I look at the map as I say that out loud.
I think that you're focused on the wrong things here, Owen.
Well, almost.
Well,
No, it's got
I checked to see if there's any food around.
There
But
is. It is a map of the Maki Vale with
Okay.
no denotion of food
Okay.
sites.
Okay. So it doesn't change based on the requirements of the surrounding persons and requests.
No, doesn't
Well,
seem
at
like
least-
it.
Not that we can track. The marks
what-
on the map at the moment are too
what did-
small.
But it doesn't seem like there's anything. I don't know what any of these words mean, but what I can infer is that this, when you guys hold it, is a map of my homeland. And you guys are not from the Riftland. But when I hold it, I see a map of your home. And I am not from here. So, for some reason, this does not want me to, whatever magic is on this, does not want me to see the map.
I want to try something really quickly. Can I find a mirror or similar reflective surface nearby?
Yeah, you remember seeing like a reflective surface in one of the caravan wagons as you were passing. So you rush back over and you see within it is Gilla Gem Eyes wagon.
What is the reflective item?
It is a mirror.
Gilla, I'm borrowing your mirror for a minute. I'll bring it right back. Very important.
She just goes, as long as you don't break it.
Take
If I break it, I'll pay for it. I'm going to look at the map in the mirror and see if that changes anything.
There are no changes.
I almost wish I had a way to pull the map inside out. Oh well, I'm going to return the mirror and come back and say, well, I, gentlemen, have seen many things over the course of my life, and my great amount of experience at this particular moment leaves me with only one conclusion. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here, and I'm going to go see about getting something to eat.
Just a car. Just a car.
The moment I hear my name, I'm just like, oh no,
Composure.
oh no,
Composure.
composure.
As I walk away from the group and past Justicar heading to the group, I'm going to point over my shoulder and say, "To be clear, it's Owen's fault this time."
I just gotta. Okay, I got this. And I just walk by, I see Aldrich. I'm like, it looks like things went well. I didn't hear an explosion this time.
Yet.
Walk over. So, gentlemen, what have we discovered in our
As I
investigation
walk
of this?
away, I'm snickering to myself.
Lol.
I don't really want to touch it, but I'm like, so what have we found with this map?
Well, I'll show you. So when I hold it, look. What does that mean anything to you?
Does it mean anything to me?
Yeah.
You don't have to describe everything. Just
So
No, it's the map of the Machiavel, right? You're
Yeah.
looking. I show it to you.
because it hasn't changed hands since Jin took it, it is still the
On the Machiavel.
Machiavel map.
Okay. There's nothing out of the ordinary, right?
doesn't look to be like.
It looks like a typical map of the Machiavel. Even has pinpoints of the major cities.
Now you hold it, Justicar.
I don't have to hold it.
Hold
Owen,
it.
please
I
hold it.
implore you. I implore you.
All right.
Okay. I just grab it
Oh.
as Owen grabs it.
Nope. I let go.
Okay. I hold it.
Okay, actually, here's what I'm gonna do for this moment.
Uh-huh.
Owen, Justicar, I'm gonna have you both roll a d20 as a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Sleight of hands.
Who-
I got a 14.
I got 15.
No, Owen, not Jen.
Oh shoot! Oh my bad. My
You
good
good.
thing. My bad.
You good?
14.
You both got 14. All right, just roll a d20. Don't add anything. Whoever gets the highest number wins.
15.
14.
Dang. Okay, Justicar, you grab the
Yep.
map before Owen can, and it changes from the Machiavel to big embossed at the top Riftlands, and then several landmarks that you don't recognize are kind of like shifting along the map, like almost the paths themselves shift and change, but there is this big red X in the middle.
Okay. I go, that's not good.
You see that X there, Justicar?
Yep. Yeah, I see that X.
That is my home.
Were you at your home before you came here?
Yeah, I was out. I was out enjoying myself. I like to stay to myself. I was in
Like-
the fields and I got just woosted into a rift, and that's how I met you.
Right. But were you here? And I point on the map when you got pushed.
No, I was
Okay.
at. No, I was in. I don't believe so. No. Was it what? I was in a field, right?
You-
Yeah, I was
you
in.
were-
I don't think
you-
I was.
you-
I wasn't. Was I there?
You weren't
Or was I in a
the
field?
village itself. You were out in
Okay.
the fields.
Okay, but I was there, right? Okay,
You were
cool.
in the area.
Yeah, because I probably live outside it because I'm a hermit,
Yep.
right? Because I stay to myself. So yes, I was there, and
Okay.
and
What about these other landmarks?
I mean, I don't.
The Citadel of Terror on here or anything like that?
It does not denote the Citadel of Terror.
Does it
Unfortunately.
denote any other things besides the thing I? What do I recognize? Because I don't really know too much about the
You-
Riftlands. Like,
You recognize several like territorial symbols, like here's where the Vendinari kind of gather and stuff, and that's kind of like underneath the X. You see kind of this mountainous region denoting where the Scarnborn are. and then various other like shard-like symbols denoting where the Glassin exist.
So yes, this is a map of where my hometown, my home, where the Venonari reside. And
So
then,
this is the equivalent of the Maki Veil when you hold it.
yes,
Okay.
and it's coming back, and I'm just telling you, you want to say that, there's nothing going on, but that's just another thing, Justicar.
Hold on.
This is just
Owen,
another thing.
before you picked it up, were you able to see what map it was? Was it the Maki Veil or was it the Riftland when you picked it up? Before you picked it up.
For Owen, when he first picked it up, it was Maki Veil very briefly and then changed to Riftlands.
Okay, that means a Riftlands individual was in the now burning wagon. We have a concern. We have another Riftland individual in the vicinity.
And okay, never mind. That's a dumb question. Never mind.
So I'm going to tell everyone, don't venture out alone anywhere. Go with a buddy.
Who do you hand the map to, Justicar?
I hold the map. I
Okay.
roll the map up and I'm carrying the map away now.
Okay.
And because of the knowledge that I have, I suggest to Justicar. Hey, Justicar, I suggest, who's the old man healing again? What's his name so I can write it down?
Brother Varnell. V-A.
Okay, Varnell. Yeah, I got it. I got it written down. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I think, without giving too much information, because I don't want to give away Varnell. Yeah, but I think that Justicar. I think Brother Renald. Yeah.
Varnell.
Varnell, dude. I put
You're good.
Varnell. There we go. I think that Brother Varnell should take a gander at that map.
I would rather it stay within the hands of our
I'm
unique
telling
group.
you, Justicar. Have I steered you wrong thus far?
You blew me up twice.
That's what. Okay, that was unintentional.
I also had to jump
Unintentional.
into a rift circle to save you, and I saw some weird stuff. Oh, and don't let me forget the wagon covered in blood. I'm just saying things have happened since we've all met, and I'm not blaming you, Jen. I want you to know I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that. Do we really want to add anyone else into the chaos of our mix that we are currently cascading through? I think all of these people should make it to the destination alive. That's my sincerest hope for all of them, and I don't want them wrapped up in our
All I'm saying is that
nonsense.
Brother Bernard, he seems to know quite a bit about the Riftlands, such as I. And he even gave me. Yeah, he does me a little bit too. But listen, he's the one that told, he knows about Nexvar, right? He knows about the Riftlands. I'm just saying.
I can see that you feel passionately about this. I will ask Brother Vanal if he will take a look at the map.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
I placating gestures as I walk towards Donovan. Donovan, you need to put out the word. Nobody goes alone. Everybody tag team everywhere.
All right, everybody. Buddy systems in place till we make it to Brayden's Rest.
I would say probably the entire trip. It's
Scratch that till we meet the city of Luke Kills Walls.
I kind of gesture for Donovan to like move over to the side.
He knows.
So we might have a slight problem.
What are you talking about?
So, you know how the Riftlands usually spits out nasty things that like to murder everyone?
Well, yeah.
There might be a semi-sentient nasty thing that has emerged since you guys came through here, and this wagon wasn't here when you guys came through, I assume.
Correct.
So, in the time that we were all at Othmere, this wagon is here, and I have reasonably good suspicion to say that maybe something came through inside the wagon. That's why I don't want... That's why the buddy system. That way, you know,
Okay.
nobody gets picked off.
We
don't want any...
I'll tell Torak. I'll have him keep an eye out.
I just figured you should know what might be causing danger for your caravan and your people. Again, I want everyone to make it safe.
We appreciate that. And besides, having a Justicar around is almost gonna guarantee us safe travel.
Yes, you are right, Donovan. Nobody likes to mess with the law and order. And I just turn around and walk away, chuckling.
Except for that chimeric echo.
All right.
I take the letter and I go find Ignis, the one that the scribe Reginald has done.
Yes.
I hand him the letter. If anything is to happen to any of us, me, Reginald, Victor, make it to Lukiel and hand this to the Praetor.
Are you sure?
If anything happens to us, we all have one, just in case. The road has gotten significantly more dangerous. Make sure that you stick near Victor and Reginald, and make sure you have your armor on and your weapon ready.
Okay.
Not drawn, just ready.
All right.
You've practiced for this. You've got this. Your job is to ensure their safety. My job is to ensure all of your safety.
Okay. I won't let you down.
I know you won't. Now go meet up with Victor and Reginald.
Okay. And he goes running off.
And then I run up to Justicar real quick. I was like, "Don't let Renaud touch the map. Just show it to him."
Understood.
All right.
I go over to Brother Vernal.
Yep.
Vernal.
Varnell.
Varnell. That's why. Yeah. Okay.
Varnell. Like Darnell,
Varnell?
but with a V.
Okay. Okay. That's okay.
Brother Varnell.
Yeah.
Jin wanted me to show you this map and see if it meant anything to you. Don't touch it though.
Oh, okay. And he
I just kind of show it to him.
Like looks over.
It seems to be a map of the Riftlands.
He thought you might have some inklings of any kind of information to be gleamed.
Not I. I am a simple priest of the Hollow Flame, traveling with this caravan as penance.
I understand. Jin wanted me to show you. He was very insistent about it, so I figured I would humor him. I didn't think a venerated one like you would know much about this. It is a very unholy place. And do I know if the Hollow Flame people are like good or bad, or like our churches have nothing to do with each other?
The Hollow Flame is such an ancient thing, like distant thing, that you're not even sure what sect or anything it comes from.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I didn't think one of your order would sully themselves with such nasty things. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Thank you for helping.
Your concern.
Yes, I just make sure you have someone to be around whenever you're moving around the caravan. I know Donovan put out the word, but you're, without being crass, you're of venerable age, and so, to lose you would be losing a great boon
I will
of knowledge and
stay
all the
with
goodness.
in a guarded wagon as well as I can.
I just bow. Thank you.
I believe that I have finished with the healing magics as much as I can upon this day. He just needs some rest now.
Understood.
You look in and you see this tiefling individual. His wounds are mostly healed up and gone. There's still like several like bruises and stuff that couldn't be healed, but they're minor. Like anything minor was like kind of left, and then the major stuff was worked on.
Understood. That's not fully done, but it's good enough. Tomorrow I'll see if I can fix them up the rest of the way. But thank you, brother.
I am honored just to call.
I reach in and I grab a silver and I hand it to him.
Now that's a pretty coin.
For your troubles. And for your order.
All right. Yes.
That old man made me look like a fool.
Oh no! No, no!
Roll up the map, put the map, I'm like, is there any... Actually, I go over to the mage real quick before... I haven't caught his name yet.
Jark. J-A-R-K.
I know his name,
Yeah.
Justicar has not been
Interacted
introduced.
with him. Okay, yeah. You find him, it is around the time that you guys are setting up the circle of caravan wagons for the night as the sun has started to get low. The end of the third day of travel.
I flag him down. I'm like, do you happen to have a container that you could put a scroll or a map or any kind of paper in and stop it? Like, keep it secure, not touching anyone.
I believe that I have seen several of the map tubes over in the supply cart. Perhaps I could go get one for you.
I will accompany you.
Of course, of
You
course.
seem to be very nervous. Are you okay?
I I just, a lot of writing on oh, poor Blink Eyes. You see, I have to maintain the arcane lanterns and the protection wards, you see.
This is a vitally important thing, especially at night.
Yes, yes. And of course, I am just so nervous around nights.
Ah, you fancy her, huh?
Oh, who wouldn't?
Have you declared your intention?
No, of course not. She would never look upon such a lowly human.
Ah, don't sell yourself short. You're a mage.
But most of my spells, they fizzle out, or
Because you don't have the
overperform.
confidence. You don't have the confidence. You need to take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back, place your hands on your hips, do I'm showing him how to do the Superman pose. For like 30 seconds, really, feel the confidence flow into you. And then exhale.
I hold up my hand and I say, hold on. We've done this before, and we had a vast change in output. Is everything safe for this right now? And I look around.
I just put my hand up to Owen. I'm like, look at me. I am a pinnacle of, stoic, solid confidence.
Yes. All right.
I'm giving him the Justicar hidden technique here.
All right.
Something
I give
that
him the
very
thumbs up and I take 3 giant steps back.
Wonderful.
This is a trick that all young novitiates learn. Roll the shoulders back, breathe, hold, and go through the whole motion. I look at him. You feel confident?
I guess so.
You can do this. You got this. And I just turn him to the lantern. You got this. And I reach in and grab one of the map tubes and put it in my pocket.
All right. He lets loose his arcane energy to power the arcane lantern, and there is this moment where his spell goes, and it's not too strong, it's not too weak, and it just flows in, and he's just like, "What? How?"
Clap him on the shoulders really hard. Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you do it. My bad, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, it's okay. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, don't worry. You do that a couple times, you might start to develop the confidence to approach your lass to go say hello.
I do always like how the sprig of lavender contrasts with her silver hair.
You're a romantic type. I like that. And I shove the map into the magic or into the container, shut it. As I walk away, and I'm like, okay, that goes in. Owen, hold this.
All right.
Don't open it unless we need to.
Owen,
You're
responsible
you
for
were
that.
you were given the map.
I pull a candle out of my pack real quick and I light it. And
Oh,
I let it build up some wax
all right.
and add a stripe on the seal.
All right, so you wax seal the map shut.
Indeed.
All right. As the caravan circles in and around, the campfire is lit. A brief dinner merriment is had amidst the caravan's wild retinue of travelers as well as the adventurers here. And there is this moment amidst the festivities where the injured tiefling shuffles out of the wagon and approaches the campfire. He just kind of quietly sits down next to the campfire and sighs. You had questions? And that's where we are going to end tonight's session.
No, I didn't look at the time.
Yes! Bum, bum,
Mark of a good session.
bum. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the Midwest Dungeon Delvers, our tabletop RPG series, the Six Sword Saga, the prequel season, Source Code, Episode 6, The Knowledge Bringer. Let's see what knowledge the party will find out next time when they interact with the Knowledge Bringer. All right. Of course, I got my 3 questions, ladies and gentlemen. First to the cast, then to all of you. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement?
Let's
So I'd say, oh, go ahead.
let's start over there with Aldrich.
Works for me. See, I was waiting for you to pick somebody, and then nobody was going, so I was just like, okay. I would like to note that tonight's session I really wasn't able to engage very much, and I think that was just about perfect, honestly. Aldrich is very much a social character. While there was a lot of stuff going on, it was not social. So just seeing to it that there are bits, especially where, since pretty much every city, if I get to be the social character, I'm going to be doing so much anyway. This felt good. I am not comfortable, as somebody who knows a lot about the lore of this world, since we talked about it. I'm not comfortable with the big names that are floating around right now. I'm not. I knew what that priest was a part of as soon as you said it, but I was like, please not that. Please not that. But it was. Other than that, great session. Enjoyed it. A lot of lore going on, so let's just see how long we can survive.
That's right. That's right. Owen.
We found the map, then we put away the map. So that was good. Little cross turning a tiny bit.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Jen?
I think it was good. And I think everybody got engaged well. I felt like I was engaging too much, but then I forgot I was the focal character for the thing. So I was like, oh. But other than that, I need to start taking more notes. That's just a me thing. Yeah, especially after missing last thing. Usually I have a good memory and I can keep everything, but now it's starting to get. Yeah, I need that's for me. I need to improve on is take more notes. But I got them here now. But I enjoyed it, and the more that I seem to learn my character, because I've never done this before, and it's just new. It's just fun because it's just new to me, and the more that I learn how to, instead of just saying I do this and I say this, I just need to, like with Just a Car and Aldrich do, they just go, they say what they say instead of just blah blah blah. And I need to work on that, I think, so you don't have to narrate as much, and it could be more of a story thing. Just like narrate my actions, what I say. I think it's just more of a self-critical observation of myself, just so I can be a better,
Okay.
part of the.
I see that.
Yeah, but I had fun. No, it was fun. I'm sweating. I had so much fun, to be honest with you. I get nervous doing this stuff. I'm a little moist. I'm a little moist.
All
But
right.
no, I had fun.
All right. Hey, Justicar, 3 questions.
Tonight's session went beautifully. A lot of just lore dumps. A lot of, in a good way, lore dumps. A lot of character development things. A lot of just like, oh, that's gonna be fun for next whenever that thing pops up with this person. A lot of those moments. So like just all around, it was a booming episode. Lots of all of that. Really nothing to improve upon, because everything just flowed wonderfully.
Wonderful to hear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know I gotta hear from you in the comments. Come on, what was good, what was bad, what needs improvement? The more you comment and let us know, the better the show gets. All right. With that being said, we'll see you sometime this weekend. We'll do maybe not a big stream with everybody, but I'll hop in and do like some variety gaming Saturday. But also, don't forget Super Smash Quest this Saturday. We've got like maybe 2 to 3 episodes left of season 1. Tune in, see the big finale with Body Opponent Bag. And all the merry characters and stuff over on Fedorable Will's channel and everything. Speaking of which, that might be who we're rating out to if they are still live right now, because I'm pretty sure he's doing a fundraiser for season 2. But, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest thing to remember about the Six Sword Saga and the party therein, there have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
Six Sword Saga!